pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their father's lands.
Welcome back, guys. This is Gamer for Life with the next walkthrough in the Norman campaign. So we are in Tinchebray. So
the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle
Tinchebray.
was failing.
Apologies for my evolving pronunciations.
Walls, the king devised
So-
a new plan to capture his brother.
We need to pull the king out of that castle because we do not have enough
Henry would
army
force Robert
to
defend
breach
his
the
lands from
castle.
attack
So
by
what we are
razing the
given is
villages
some spearmen
Martigny and Fresnes.
and some bowmen, I believe. So there are two villages which our enemy King Robert is interested in defending it. So what we have to do, we have to burn all the buildings in the two villages. So let's march towards our first village, which I'll apologize in advance for any incorrect pronunciation. So Martigny. So it's Martigny, yeah. So we have a scout. I'm keeping the scout on the front. So scout basically helps us see bigger area. So I'm not gonna let him fight. So just call him back and let's pull in our forces along with the King Henry.
To goad Robert out of his stronghold,
So
Henry's
fight all
men
these
burn the village to the ground.
enemy forces. Yeah, so that's exactly what the lady said. We have to burn all the buildings of the village to the ground. Yes, you heard that. So let's take care of all the forces. In addition to burning the buildings, we have to first kill the enemies, so that there is nobody left to attack us. Then we have to destroy the buildings. And among the buildings, we have to see if there are any guard towers that are shooting arrows. So let's destroy the town center and burn the remaining buildings to the ground. So we are provoking King Robert to come out of his castle. Oh, so the provocation works. So let's move our scout and see. So this, I think, is the gold that we need to collect. So first I'm more interested in exploring and revealing more of the area. The next target, which is Fresnes, that we have to burn down to the ground. Alrighty. So we have one more building here and the one on the top left. Only the two ones left that we need to complete. So we have completed the objective by destroying the Martigny. So we need to right click and pick up the gold. And I'm wondering what the gold would do to us. It helps us produce more forces, Some units require gold to be produced. Alrighty, so we can buy reinforcements by procuring that gold. So we need to pay with the gold in exchange for buying some troops. Okay, so we can use the tribute panel to request reinforcements, and these are in exchange of how much gold you have. You can pay, you can buy,
Henry's
or
ally
rather
in Bayeux
request
sent
aid.
reinforcements in exchange for gold.
So I've requested archers in exchange for gold. Do not forget. So that means gold is your key to having more troops. So since you can't really produce more in this mission, not so far, at least, unless we have a village which we can occupy, and the 2 villages that we had so far, we are supposed to destroy them. So let's collect the gold that we have. Visible on the map so far. So this gentleman will do this for us. Right.
Henry received
Alrighty.
word that Robert
Let's
had
now
sent for a
march
fresh army
towards our next
to aid
objective.
in
So,
defending his position at the castle. Henry had
Okay.
to eliminate these new forces before they could combine
so
with the
Robert
garrison
is also
at
buying
Tewkesbury.
some reinforcements. So we need to stop
Henry
them.
paid his ally in
So
Tosli
I've requested
and
more
received a regiment of soldiers.
cavalry. Alrighty, so I think that's a valuable addition and increases our number significantly. Let's now march towards our next target and see if we intercept the forces that the Robert has requested. So there they are. I hope we have enough left to burn this down, or we'll be needing more gold to buy more forces. Right now we have run out of gold. Looks like we are almost done.
By
There we go.
eliminating
We
Robert's
have our
incoming army, Henry had
objective
thwarted
complete.
his
Now we
brother's
need to move to
attempts at strengthening
our
the
next
castle's
village.
defenses.
Let's attack. I see there is some gold in this village as well, so that will help us buy more forces. Alright, we need to destroy that guard tower that is attacking us continuously. Alrighty then. Yes. So we have completed
At the
our
hands
objective.
of Henry's army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's provocations had paid off.
I'm not going to
Robert
pronounce his
finally
name again.
emerged
I
from the
know.
castle to
I'm
face
bad at
his
that.
brother in open battle.
Okay, so he came out. So what we need to do, we now need to prepare ourselves to fight Robert. Alrighty, let's collect the gold. There's plenty. And let's march. So we can request now more archers and infantry. Given the amount of gold that we have, we need to spend it wisely to strengthen our army. So I think these are forces of Duke Robert. So they themselves have arrived to attack us. So let's move in all our forces to fight Robert. Looks like I'm outnumbered, but let's see how far we get. Yes, so I'm clearly outnumbered as I've run out of the spearmen. And Robert seems to be doing a good job at this time. Bowmen don't seem to do that well. So our Henry is injured. Whoever the king was, yeah, King Henry has been injured, and our troops are outnumbered, and doesn't look like I'm gonna win this battle. And there's no more gold left. No, there's no point in reviving our leader as we are clearly outnumbered. So I think the mistake that I made was I should have used the gold as soon as I got it, you know. So that way, if you're already good on gold and as a result on army, so you won't get that many injured soldiers, so that will go a long way. So let's now try again, and I'm gonna move my forces again to Martigny. So there we are.
Was destroyed.
We are
Still,
done
Robert
with
did not emerge to face
Martigny.
Henry outside the castle.
So I've collected all the gold. Let's defeat his army and then get back to our next village that we have to take down. So I've collected all the gold.
At the hands of
So
Henry's
here
army,
again, the mistake that I made was I collected the gold from the second village, but I forgot to request more aid. So as a result, when I was fighting with Robert's army, I couldn't get a hold of them, and I had to lose this battle again. And I didn't do so even when I was losing. So anyways, in my next attempt, I thought of not repeating the mistakes that I made in my earlier two attempts. So again, starting with my army, marching towards Martigny. And defeating
the village of Martigny was destroyed. But still
Martigny
Robert did
village,
not
in fact
emerge
burning
to face
the
Henry outside the
buildings down.
castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted
And
the village
then
of Fresnes.
marching towards beating the reinforcements, going to
Henry
aid to
received word that Robert had
Duke
sent for a
Robert,
fresh
but
army
this
to
time
aid in defending his
I
position
made
at the
sure
castle.
that I consume all my
Henry
gold
had to eliminate
to
these new
request
forces
aid to get the
before they
maximum
could combine
army
with the
before I
garrison
attack
at Tinchebray.
any further
Henry
enemy
could buy
forces.
reinforcements from
So
nearby
as soon as you
allies
get the gold,
if he could
just
procure
consume
the
it to
gold to pay
get
them.
more reinforcements, so that
Henry's ally in
your
Mayo
forces do not
sent
get
reinforcements
injured
in
and
exchange
they
for gold.
remain strong till the end of the battle. So this time our army is reasonably bigger than the earlier two attempts. And I'm using special abilities of the bowman to resist and do more damage to enemies.
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's attempt at strengthening the castle's defences.
What, Hessa? ¿Dónde están?
Nu, Tulke. Uturideth nu, Tulkes. Uturideth nu, Tulkes.
Right. Never forget to destroy offensive buildings first. Continue collecting the gold. So this time I've made sure to consume all my gold as soon as I get it
was in ruins.
to get more reinforcements.
Henry's provocations had paid off. Robert finally emerged from the castle, to face his brother in open battle.
Jetzt sind die ready for Hestes. Fort Warte Freckes. Mit Ball.
Ja, ja. Iets willen read aan. Yes, sir.
Gold is your way to go.
Henry sent gold
And
to his ally.
let's
Brittany,
use it as
and
soon
in
as I
return,
get it.
A detachment arrived to bolster his numbers.
Leone, Herr. Letztes ist gar.
No matter how small, each number counts. So let's again use special ability of the bowman.
Beim Hestes. Ich go.
And this time I'm pretty much sure I'm gonna get it. As I can see, I'm inflicting more damage than I'm taking it. So I pulled the Henry back, as there's no point in letting your king fight on the front. He only has to lead. He can do it from the back as well. So I see there's no more gold. I can't request any more reinforcements, but I don't think it's really necessary. So we have to capture the Robert now, and we have defeated him. So a job well done. So I think these are the important points that after making 3 attempts with the first 2 failed attempts, I learned how to ensure you have the maximum number of soldiers. So whether you're buying it or you're requesting it as an aid in exchange for gold, or you're producing it, you need to have enough supplies to ensure that you are
Henry captured his
not
brother
outnumbered in
and
terms of your
more
army when
princes.
you're fighting your enemies. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.